guys,
my name is Anggreni Tamu Apu and my partner
Melinda Duka.
Now we will to present about United States 2020 until 2022 racial riots. The 2020 until 2022 United States racial riots were an ongoing wave of civil unrest, consisting of demonstrations and riots against systemic racism against black people in the United States, especially in the form of people violence. It is part of the Black Lives Matter movement nationally and was entirely fueled by the killing of George Floyd during his arrest by Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin on May 25. After the murder of George Floyd, rioting occurred in the Minneapolis-Sheen area on May 26 and quickly spread throughout the United States. In Minneapolis, there was widespread destruction and looting of property, including a police station that was overrun by demonstrators and set on fire, leading to the Minnesota National Guard activated and deployed on May 28. After a week of looting, more than 500 million in property damage was reported in the Minneapolis-Saint area. Paul.
Further riots quickly spread throughout the United States, at times including rioting, looting, and arson. By early June, at least 2,000 American cities had imposed curfews, while more than 30 states and Washington, D.C. Has activated more than 62 National Guard personnel in responses to the riots by the end of June. At least 14 people had been arrested in the demonstration. Opinion polls estimate that between 15 million and 26 million and 26 million people have participated at some point in the demonstration in the United States, making them the largest rallies in United States history. It also estimates that between 26 May and 22 August, about 93% of the demonstration were peaceful and non-destructive.
There was also a large concentration of rioting around Portland, Oregon, which led to the Department of Homeland Security deployed federal agents in the city from June onwards. The move was codenamed Operation Legend after 4-year-old Legend Telefero, who was shot and killed in Kansas City. Federal troops have also been deployed in other cities that have faced much unrest, including Kansas City and Seattle. More localized rioting surfaced in several cities following incidents involving police officers, most notably after the shooting of Jacob Blake in Kansas, which led to riots and riots in the city. The protests have led to rioting. The federal, state, and city levels are meant to combat police misconduct, systemic racism, qualified immunity, and police corruption in the United States. And Russia was fueled America's national cultural reckoning on the topic of racial injustice. Public opinion on racism and discrimination quickly shifted after the protests, with significantly increased support from the Black Lives Matter movement and recognition of institutional racism, namely systemic change and losses due to race. Demonstrators repeat the public campaign for the removal of Confederated monuments and obelisks, as well as the other historic symbols such as a statue of a respected American slave owner and a modern display of Confederate battle flags. Public reaction extended to other institutional symbols, including place names, domestic brands, and cultural practices. Anti-racial self-education is a trend throughout June 2020 in the United States.
Background number one: police atrocities in the United States. According to the Washington Post database of every fatal shooting by an on-duty police officer in the United States as of August 31 and 20 and 20, nine unarmed black people have been shot by police in the 2020. As of that date, the database lists for people of different race. You know, uh, uh, 11 white, 3 Hispanic, and 1 person of other race while unarmed black people who make less than 13% of the American population are killed by police at a disproportionate rate, killing more than double the number of white people. Number two, the shooting of Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor, 26 years old emergency medical technician, was fatally shot by a Louisville Metropolitan Department official LMPD, Jonathan Mattingly, Brett Simpson, and Miles Kongsrov on March 13 and 2020. Other plainclothes LMPD officers entered his apartment in Louisville, Kentucky, carrying out a search warrant. A shootout ensued between Taylor's boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, and officers. Walker said they believed the officer was an intruder. LMPD officers fired off 20 shots. Taylor was shot 8 times, and LMPD Sergeant Jonathan Mattingly wounded by gunshot. Another police official and an LMPD lieutenant were at the scene when the wound was executed. Because the shooting occurred during the early phase of the COVID-19 pandemic in the United States, at the start of wave of increasing nationwide quarantines and lockdowns. The shooting did not initially receive widespread coverage or attention. Taylor's murder became one of the most discussed and protested events of the wider movement.
Okay, guys. Number 3, the murder of Vijay Ratnapakde. Vijay Ratnapakde walking in Francisco's Anza Vista neighborhood on the morning of January 28 when 18 years old Anton Watson ran across the street and rapidly pushed her to the ground. Ratana Pakte hit his head on the pavement when he fell and died shortly after arriving at the hospital. The attack was caught on a CCTV camera across the street. Watson was arrested and charged with assault with a deadly weapon, parental abuse, and murder. Watson pleaded not guilty. Malaysia Go, a 20 years old woman from the Delhi city, was also arrested as an accessory after the incident. Number 4. Demonstration shooting in Atlanta, March 16, 2021. On March 16, 2021, a series of mass shootings took place at three spaces in metropolitan Atlanta, Georgia, United States. 8 people died, 6 of whom were Asian women. One suspect, Robert Aaron Long, 21 years old, arrested on the same day. Several violent anti-Asian rallies have been held across the United States and around the world in 2021 in responses to the recent rise in regimes against Asian Americans. Some of the rallies were named Stop Asia Hate.
Thank you for your attention. We apologize if there are errors in pronunciation. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, and guys, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. Bye bye. Thank you.